Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments. Hello, Determined Moms. This is Amanda Tento, and I am very excited to talk to you on this Mother's Day week. And I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day and that you felt loved and appreciated. That's what it's all about. So, I want to talk to you today about a topic that was suggested by Kristine Strange of Harmony Web Design. So she suggested us talking about content strategies and how to narrow down the massive list of keywords and trends and make a plan. This is a great topic because I think this is one of the things that holds people back from getting to that next level of having a complete content plan and a strategy for what they want to talk about and what their audience wants to hear about. I have a few strategies that I'm going to share with you, and hopefully they will help you to develop some plans and some research and things like that, so that way you can figure out what your audience wants to talk about. So the first step is always, in all things marketing, making sure that you know exactly who you want your ideal client to be. So if you are a dentist, are you a pediatric dentist? Do you specialize in some sort of very, very, specific disease of the mouth that only elderly people get? So those things can help you to narrow your audience, to know exactly what you specialize in, exactly who needs that help, and then targeting them specifically. So there are several ways to do this. One is joining other people's Facebook groups and asking questions of them. So you can join, like I am a member of Boss Moms, which is a very big Facebook group, and occasionally we'll ask a question if I'm unsure of something or if mom business owners are interested in something and I need a lot of opinions, then I will post in there. If I want to, for example, create content for my direct audience that I know is already engaged with me, I'm going to ask in my own Facebook group, the Determined Mom Community, which I know a lot of you are in. And I'm going to poll those people because those people are already connected to me. They already answer my questions on a daily basis and those kind of things. So that's what Kristine did. She commented on a post that I made in that group and voiced her opinion. And here I am recording a podcast episode about her requested content. So very, very interesting strategy because polling your market or your target audience is definitely the second step in the process. So making sure you have access to those people that are in your ideal audience and asking questions of them. What are they struggling with about whatever you offer? What do they need to learn? What kinds of things are going to help them get to that next level in their business? That is a huge, huge, huge deal. If you don't have a Facebook group, I would highly suggest that you get one because it's a great place to do market research. In my Facebook group, if you're in there, you know that there is a question on the 3 questions that are required to join that says, what is your current marketing struggle? And everybody posts one. Everybody has a current marketing struggle. Some people say everything. The most popular one is actually time management, believe it or not, just trying to get everything done. The second most popular one is content, social media, those kind of things. I don't have my list in front of me, but that is a great way to get answers from the people that you want to be talking to. So they're going to tell you exactly what they're struggling with before you even start engaging with them. As they join your group, you know that they're the right person for your group because they're requesting to join it. And they also are answering that question right off the bat of what your biggest struggle is with marketing, or for Kristine's perspective, it would be web design or your website or SEO or any of those things that her company offers. That is the second strategy for developing content and knowing what to talk about. The other thing is, a great way to do this is just asking people in your industry, what they help people with the most. So for Kristine, if she builds WordPress sites, going into the WordPress community and asking them, like, what are your clients currently struggling with? Or what is one of the common misconceptions? Or, that kind of thing. You can also ask your clients directly by sending them a survey when you're done their project or, anything like that, and ask them, what was the hardest thing about this process for you of building your website? What things did you learn about building a website that you didn't know before? All of those things can be really, really valuable bits of information. Another kind of more controversial way of doing this is also polling the people that decide not to work with you. So if you have someone that you want to build a website for example, I'm going to use Kristine's business again as an example. If you have someone that you want to build a website for and they decide not to go with you and decide to go with someone else, also asking them why they didn't purchase from you can also give you insight into what to talk about in your content. The reason for that is you can actually overcome their objection and possibly the objections of many other people in the future by answering that question inside of the content that you are creating. So I really think it's less about keywords and way more about market research, making sure that you are taking the time to get to know your audience, get to know their struggles, and get to know exactly what they are looking for, what problems they want to solve. I know in the Online Marketing for Moms membership, most of the bonus videos that are in there actually come out of questions that were asked of me by clients or someone that I was helping to fix a problem. all of that content in there is strategically sourced from people that actually had problems, like real life problems. So I really think that that is the best content strategy. If someone, for example, has a luxury business, the problem that they would be solving is selling that luxury product or fulfilling that person's desire for that luxury product that they've always wanted and kind of thing. So even though it's not necessarily a problem in that person's head, it is a problem. So you want to talk about what it feels like not to have that thing, and then what it feels like after you have that thing, whatever that thing is. So focusing on how it feels afterwards is going to be a great key to that, because you want them to feel, they have that feeling of their problem being solved. You also want to focus on that feeling of, my problem isn't solved, but I really, really need to solve it, and I really need a solution, and it's just, weighing on me. I don't have any more time to waste because I have this deadline coming up, things like that. So it's really important to think about all of those things as you are developing your content plan. As far as actually planning your content, I suggest using a strategy where you have a kind of like a weekly schedule for yourself. So let's say Monday you do a motivational quote. Tuesday, you share some sort of industry tip or article. Wednesday, you can give like an inside peek at your business or do a live stream or whatever that looks like for you. Just give people that more personal touch. And all of these days of the week can be mixed around to suit what you'd like to do. But this is just a baseline schedule. Then Thursday, you could do an interview or a guest interview with someone else, or you could do like a live Q&A. You could post another article. If you have a blog or podcast, you could share that whenever that podcast comes out. And then Friday, I always love to do something fun, something funny, something engaging, those kind of things, because that is going to help people to kind of go into the weekend with a little bit of a fun attitude and spirit. And everybody needs that right now. So this is a great time to develop that content strategy and just keep it going. That is what I recommend for content. And for sourcing your content, you can also just talk to people that you know and figure out what they need, what they want, and what their current understanding of your industry is. So I hope that provides you with a good baseline for gathering ideas about content. I would rely less on keywords unless you're using something like Answer the Public, because that website actually shows you how people are searching for certain topics. So that's a good way to do that as well. But again, talking to your ideal client or your ideal audience about what they actually are struggling with, and not what Google tells you they're struggling with, but what they're actually struggling with from their perspective in their language. If you have not yet joined the Determined Mom community, please do so. We would love to have you, and we would love to learn about your business, learn about you, network with you, and just really get to know you. It's a very close-knit group of women and mothers, and we would love to see you there. Hope you have a great week. Are you looking to reach customers you've never reached before? Are you looking to increase your sales? If you are, I have the solution for you. Join our one-day summit on how to increase your revenue with Google My Business. This powerful free tool can maximize your revenue and give you access to customers that are searching for your product or your service exactly when they need it. You'll find out what Google My Business is, why you need to use it, how you can increase your revenue, how much time you need to invest, how to get more reviews, how to respond to reviews, and also how to take amazing pictures for your business with your cell phone. I'm partnering together with Travis Kieran from My Review Revolution and Angie Witten from Harmony Photography. This exclusive limited time one-day summit will help you increase your revenue and your understanding of what your customers are really searching for. To register and get instant access, please visit thedeterminedmom.com/revenue.